According to Dave Ramsey, 79% of millionaires are self-made. The Forbes 2021 Self-Made Scoreboard reveals that 70.5% of the individuals who made it to the list of the richest 400 were self-made. Have you ever wondered what sets them apart from those who remain in poverty? The answer lies in smart financial habits they follow diligently. These habits, honed through years of discipline and strategic thinking, are the secret ingredient that pave the way to financial success. Not everyone is fortunate enough to inherit wealth, but you have the opportunity to find this golden path to success. By following these 16 smart habits of the rich, regardless of where you currently stand, you can achieve the same results as the wealthy individuals you admire. The rich do not leave money sitting idle. When you leave your money idle, it doesn't appreciate or grow. Instead, it loses value. How do you leave your money idle? By leaving it in a safe or dormant in a bank account. Wealthy people make sure they don't leave any money unused. They put every penny to use. That's why you often find them low on cash, because every dollar they have is invested in their business, invested elsewhere, or used for another venture. Examine the idle funds you have and put them into use immediately. When you put your money to work instead of letting it sit idle, it has the potential to multiply. The rich focus on the signal, not the noise. Wealthy individuals focus on the important aspects and the overall health of their financial life rather than getting caught up in the insignificant details. You should be able to differentiate between what deserves your attention and what you should ignore. Elon Musk addressed this by saying, "Focus on signal over noise. Don't waste time on stuff that doesn't actually make you better." Based on your financial situation, you know what is best for you to focus on at any given time. Once you have identified that, ignore the distractions around you. What is most important to your finances is what creates the most significant impact on your financial life. They live below their means. This particular habit is one of the reasons why the rich keep getting richer and the poor keep getting poorer. Many people are quick to join the trend of wanting to appear wealthy when they are not there yet. Mark Zuckerberg is one of the world's youngest billionaires, yet he wears simple and casual attire, his signature gray t-shirt and hoodie. Bill Gates famously drove a 1991 Ford Taurus well into the 2000s, long after he had become a billionaire. Warren Buffett has continued to live in the same modest house in Omaha, Nebraska for many years. The house he purchased in 1958 for $31,500 remains his primary residence. Instead of trying to keep up with the Joneses, learn frugal habits that truly grow your wealth. They do not pay interest. It may seem cheaper to purchase an item with store credit at a 50% discount, but with a ridiculously high interest rate. As the interest accumulates, you will end up paying more for the item than if you had paid in full. This highlights the importance of avoiding high-interest debt at all costs. Dave Ramsey said, "The best way to avoid paying interest is to live within your means and save up for what you want." When you buy things that you can afford, you won't incur high-interest debt. Monitoring income and expenses. How did you spend your last paycheck? Can you account for every purchase and explain why you needed those things? The wealthy track their income and expenses. As the popular saying by Robert Kiyosaki goes, it's not how much money you make, but how much money you keep. How hard your money works for you, and how many generations it can sustain. Wise spending is key to wealth growth. Write down everything you spend money on. Cut down all unnecessary items. Create a budget and stick to it, even in challenging circumstances. This habit requires self-discipline, but if you keep your motivation strong and consistently remind yourself, it will become your second nature. They value their time. Your time is your most valuable asset. Never waste it. Focus on activities that impact your finances and life, and delegate everything else. Don't waste your time on tasks, even if they are important. Outsource as much as you can. Focus primarily on the most important tasks that only you can do. Also, avoid distractions. If the time you would spend doing laundry or household chores is more valuable than the cost of delegating it, outsource it. There's a famous quote that says, "The less time you spend doing things that someone else can do, the more time you have to focus on what only you can do." The wealthy set goals and have a financial plan. Have goals in every aspect of your life. Wealthy people understand this and they put it into practice. They keep their eyes on their goals, which help them achieve significant financial milestones because they have clear objectives. You need to set goals in every area of your life. It will help you grow and keep you motivated to achieve more. You can get a notepad, write down a year vision, a 2-year vision, a 5-year vision, and lastly, where you like to see yourself in 20 years. It is very crucial to include a plan for your finances. Send a backup copy to your mail and ensure you actively follow through. You may not attain them all, but you will look back someday and be grateful for your progress. The rich maximize every insurance policy. Wealthy individuals understand certain aspects of insurance that others may overlook. While many people view insurance as a means of covering losses, the wealthy leverage it for estate planning, tax benefits, and more. To adopt this habit, learn to use insurance strategically. Maximize it to your financial advantage rather than solely relying on it in times of loss. They meet regularly with their financial advisors. Wealthy people maintain close relationships with their financial advisors. These advisors help them make informed decisions regarding their finances. If you have a financial advisor, meet with them regularly. Stay informed about what they are doing with your finances and learn how you can make better decisions to improve your financial situation. They understand the tax system better than anyone else. While many people simply have someone else handle their taxes without delving into the details, wealthy individuals take a different approach. They understand the fundamentals of taxation and know what they should and shouldn't pay. They never pay more in taxes than necessary because they pay attention to the details. Although tax matters can be complex and dull, there are fundamental concepts that every taxpayer should know. This knowledge will prevent you from overpaying on taxes. Familiarize yourself with potential tax breaks that may be available to you and take advantage of them. They stick to a budget. How often do you stick to your budget? Many people are so good in creating one, but following through becomes the hardest thing to do. If you want to be wealthy, you've got to change the narrative. Put measures in place to help you stick to your budget. Make your budget reasonable and allocate some extra cash as fun money, so you won't have to dip into your savings or other parts of your budget to have fun. According to John C. Maxwell, a budget is telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. Always investing. The wealthy have made investing a habit, which is how they have built their wealth over time. Determine an amount and frequency of investment that you can stick to. Investing is a journey, not a destination. Stay committed, keep learning, and let the power of compounding work for you over time. Susie Orman. They have short and long-term goals. Many people lack realistic financial goals, and that is why they haven't achieved wealth. Without clear financial goals, your financial life will be in disarray. So set long-term and short-term goals for your financial life. Set goals regarding when you want to retire, how much you need for retirement, how you will get it, etc. Regularly review your goals and assess your progress occasionally. They make their money work for them. The purpose of making money is to have your money work for you rather than you working for your money. In Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki emphasized that the poor work for money while the rich put their money to work. He said, "Don't work for the money. Let the money work for you." This concept revolves around investing, growing passive streams of income, and starting businesses. Instead of spending every dollar you earn on luxuries, put it to work. The rich keep acquiring financial knowledge and skills. You cannot grow your finances beyond your knowledge. The more you know about money, the better decisions you can make about growing and managing it. Susie Orman. Many people want to become wealthy, but they have little to no understanding about how money functions. If that describes you, please understand that you can't get substantial wealth without acquiring the right financial knowledge. Read books on finances, attend seminars, and watch YouTube videos like this one. Acquire and develop skills that will enable you to earn more money. Never stop learning. That is the key to growth, even beyond your finances. When you continuously expand your wealth of knowledge, you open up even more opportunities to increase your wealth. Taking educated risks. While you may have the desire to invest and grow your finances, it doesn't mean you should jump into every investment opportunity or act recklessly. Know your risk tolerance level, and don't be afraid to be cautious. Warren Buffett's #1 rule for investing is never lose money. His second rule is never forget rule #1. If you don't want to lose money, exercise caution before investing. Don't feel compelled to jump into an investment scheme just because everyone else is doing it. Conduct thorough research in business or investment. Ask questions to those with more knowledge than you, and always take calculated risks within your risk tolerance level. Knowing and learning about the habits that have led wealthy people to attain wealth is not enough. The most important thing is to follow these habits, incorporate them into your life gradually, and witness the transformation in your finances. To learn how to multiply your finances and avoid investing wrongly, click on the next video on your screen. See you there!